I will say I'm not too happy about being Slytherin.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfoot, like that poor man from the Ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last
That
night?
voice sounds familiar.
Can't imagine.
It almost like the ghost school in the bathroom. Chambers of Secrets, maybe. Could be wrong. The one with the big troll.
Can I
in the
help
movie.
you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Revelio.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Can't wait to fly.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
They're hiding from us.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Sorry
It's
guys,
the
I keep
new
hearing
5th
noises
year
in my
Slytherin
house.
in here.
I just
Professor
literally finished
Weasley's
playing a
waiting
scary
for
game.
you just by the stairs.
So I'm gonna creeped out. This place is beautiful.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Fancy.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Where'd I go?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that
Revelio.
spreadsheet and see what details the field guide can provide?
No, 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 no.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. We are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I really am enjoying this game.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
It's simple.
Always
it's easy.
something happening here. It's the
fun.
heart of the hive. Our
And it
King's
hits
Cross
home.
station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Hey, speak of the devil.
The devil? Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
My uncle knows Kagawa, so I can't imagine I won't get good marks. And my aunt knows Magic Body, so all in all,
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as
The
capable
last scary game I played.
I
was really
believe
on
the
my
ability
edge.
you possess
Like, I'm not gonna lie,
obliges
like,
you to
I'm
be well
really,
trained.
really freaked out right
Happily,
now.
you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards
Keep
to
hearing like
guide you.
noises. And I keep
Speaking
looking
of
at my mirror, I
guides,
keep looking at my camera to make
And
sure
so
there's
that I
nothing
may
behind
avoid
me.
another not-so-subtle
Yeah.
reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't
I'm
I
not
show
freaked
you
out,
the
guys.
clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
I would
Unfold
tell
it
you
and
the
have a
name
look.
of the game, but you'll see. Stay tuned, you'll see. No, Matt.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, Sam, you'll enjoy Mr. Oliver. I shall reach out. For now,
This way, which way? This way, this way. Is that an up or is that a down? It's up. This way. Yeah? Yeah? This way? No, not that way. Fig. Can you help me help Fig? Fig and Newton.
For I can't wait to watch you try. Whee!
What?
Revelio.
No. Well, I went the wrong way. No. Wait. Is that right? Yeah, this might be the right way. No. No, this, no. No. I don't mind to get lost. Okay, I see. Come on, load in. Load in. It's gotta be... Oh, is it that one? Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm... Yeah, well, yeah, I could have. Oh, well. You stop that. I love it. I absolutely love it.
What do you want? It was an accident. Get away from me.
Revelio.
Alright, I need to go downstairs. Hey, there's something there. Yeah? off something? This game is absolutely beautiful.
Revelio.
Awesome. The Irish Phoenix. Look at him. Look at it. That's incredible. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I find if I try to look at something repeatedly sharp on my back,
They don't move until you look at them. Come on, puppy, do something. No? Haha.
What are you up to now?
It's down here. What's this? What's that? Is that a dragon? I hear a wrist ring.
Revelio.
Yeah. I hear a lot of wrist ring. Like a lot.
Revelio.
Okay, anyways, let's get to it. Tagging my t-shirt keeps bothering me.
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Hope you guys are enjoying.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in Eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
No, I want to meet some new people, make some new friends, build something. Other than houses, I've built enough houses in my lifetime.
Very little.
I haven't done that for
Today
7 years.
we will review a spell that has
do
saved
something
me from
new.
death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. It almost reminds me of Bully. I feel like that game honestly kind of needs to be remastered. Bully, made by Rockstar.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised... Good. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way way to
Came out of
practice is
nowhere.
by dueling.
Came in
We'll
like the
start
Flash.
with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Let's do it.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
Only all my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
He got wrecked. Come on, Cameron. Focus. Thank you.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a
Understood, Professor.
So, again, well,
Alright, we're done here.
all right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I know, I want to talk to you.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you.
Lumos.
Not the
No,
other
not
way
Lumos.
around.
There.
Revelio.
I wonder if I can. No. Okay. I'm gonna go for the evil route. Gonna be a lot of breaking into stuff. A lot of stealing stuff. What's up, bro?
Nice work. Think about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yeah, I feel like I am.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Can't wait. Can't wait to get into this game. I'd like to really get into this game. I wonder if I can I wonder if I can just do this. I need to track it, don't I? Yeah. I don't know. I think I might just leave this video here.
Joy and life with you. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.